and welcome to the Toffee Blues, your source for all things Everton. And this is the instant match reaction to Watford 0, Everton 0, and comfortably one of the worst games of football I think I've ever watched. I think that's pretty much the only way you can sum that up, really. Disappointing. I mean, you watch Watford play there and you think, yeah, we should be battering these. You know, these are already relegated. That's not even that, like, they're missing pretty much. I think it was like 9 or 10 key players that are missing. Yeah, that is just not good enough, really, is it? Let's be honest. I mean, I'm trying to, you've got to try. If you can try, you take the positives out of it. It's, it's still a draw. It's still a point further away, and obviously Leeds lost tonight as well for battering against Chelsea. So it's not exactly disastrous, but it does feel like a bit of a missed opportunity, and it's to really push ourselves away and make safety even more likely. It probably means now that it's going to go down at the very least to the Crystal Palace game, and it could even end up going to the Arsenal game now, which is not ideal, really. It's still in our hands, but that was a really good opportunity to really start to put it to bed, and we haven't taken it. And I mean, I'm going to sympathise with the players because obviously the last few weeks they really have given their all. And it is a really congested fixture list we have towards the end of this season, and it's the same squad pretty much just going in, week out. That obviously only played on Sunday when they got a fantastic win at Leicester that they really fought to get. So I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt in that. I think we were just I think we just lacked the energy, really, and I think we probably looked at this game and thought this is probably the game we'll have to put the least effort in to get a win. And I think we were just kind of hoping that one of these chances would just fall to us and we'll be able to put it away and just come away with a 1-0 win. So I guess in that way we were a little unlucky because we had a lot of good chances, but we didn't really have enough, did we? I don't think you can really argue against that. We should have created more, and we should have created better opportunities than the ones we did. And yeah, there's no other way of saying it really than other than it being a wasted opportunity. I mean, men of the match are undoubtedly the supporters. Absolutely bizarre in that I genuinely think there can't have been many more Watford fans in their own ground to the Everton fans tonight. And the Everton fans, until about the last 15 or 20 minutes when the Watford fans seemed to suddenly wake up, the Everton fans were all you could hear throughout that game. And God knows where they found that enthusiasm from to just keep singing constantly while watching the game of football to that standard. Because I can't have been alone in really struggling to keep attention on that game because it was just so poor, like quality wise from both teams. It's really clear to see that these two teams are near the bottom of the table, isn't it? It's depressing to think that we are on that level, really. You look at that Watford team, and you look at the fact we failed to beat them, and yeah, we're not that much better than them, which is, yeah, like I say, not the greatest feeling in the world. But like I say, going back to the original point, all credit to the fans making that journey down to Watford on a Wednesday evening and having to watch that dirge. All credit to you. And obviously, we'll be hoping for the same again, atmosphere-wise, on Sunday when we face Brentford. Obviously, it becomes a lot more important now for us to win that. If it was always going to be important anyway, but it's even more important now. And I hope this deflated nature we kind of had today is just a one-off, and we can kind of rekindle the spirit we've had against, your United, your Chelsea, your Leicesters in the last few weeks, and just get the result on Sunday. And then, if we get the results we need in the next few games, then we can just forget about this one. because that is the definition of this game. If you got to sum it up, forgettable. So yeah, let's just hope it is one that we can just brush aside at the end of the season, and not one we look back on and think, yeah, that's a real wasted opportunity. And that's all I've got to say, really. I mean, there was hardly many talking points. The refereeing was crap. Forgot about that. Let's get that one in straight away. Mike Dean, apparently his last ever game as a ref, because obviously he's retiring at the end of the season. Shocking as usual. As to be expected. You think of Holgate getting a yellow for winning a tackle, and then Coleman getting a yellow for jumping into someone. Bizarre. But we can't blame anyone but ourselves for that result. And yeah, so I guess the summary is it wasn't great, could have been a lot worse. Let's hope that the damage done after that isn't too bad. And obviously, Leeds losing tonight helps that. But regardless, we just need to play better than that, basically, and get the results against Brentford, Palace, potentially Arsenal. And then we should still be good. So yeah, that's basically all I've got to say. So thank you for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed. Comment giving your thoughts. If I think you could argue Lampard got one or two things wrong today. Maybe we should have told the boys to go out with a bit more intensity towards the end. Probably should have made changes a bit sooner. Because Damari Gray had one of probably his worst game he's had for us today. And I think we were all crying out for Calvert-Lewin to come on a lot earlier than he did, even though his impact was minimal. So yeah, give your thoughts in the comments about what you think. Do you think the changes were made in the right spot? Should they have been made sooner? What other things should we have changed? And subscribe for more Toffee Blues content. And we will see you in the next one. Cheers.